Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farmboy's Garage. Today we're outside working on this 74 model Ford 3000 diesel tractor. I've already took the hood off to make this job a little easier. I'm sure you can tell by the title description. We're going to be replacing this generator and putting an alternator on here. I think that's probably one of the best upgrades to make to these old tractors, is get rid of this alternator along with this voltage regulator up here. So of course I took the hood off so to make filming a little easier. It also makes getting that voltage regulator a little easier to get to without having to reach through from the battery. Reach through this way with the battery out to get to these wires here. We're going to be doing some cutting on some of these wires. So what we're going to do is replace this generator. So first thing we need to do is loosen it up, get the belt off. The alternator will come with a speedometer cable hookup, or not speedometer cable, but a RPM gate tack hookup. I've already got the negative terminal attached from the battery, so we ain't got to worry about any sparks. Move these couple of plugs here. We'll be running our own wiring harness that comes with the kit. So this bracket attached to a bolt on the front of the block. We need to go ahead and loosen that bolt up down here so that this bracket will pivot, allow this to slide in. And we'll be removing this bracket anyway. It's 9/16. And as you loosen it up, notice the generator now has enough play in it to push it up and get the belt off of it. It just stuck. Now we got to replace this bracket down here, and we got to replace this bracket right here. So we'll go ahead and pull it off. And I think the other top bracket is going to attach up here on this water neck. All right, so here's the other bracket. This is going to bolt on right here, and then the alternator will bolt onto it, and the top mount will bolt in that. Washer and a nut on the bolt. Alright, and then this top bracket is going to attach to this bolt right here and come out right here, like that. See that? This curved bracket is for the diesel. The gas model will use a flat bracket like what I took off here. This diesel requires this curved offset bracket. So the next thing we're going to do is take this bolt out right here. It should be a half. Alright, well, an hour later and 2 trips to the parts store, I finally got the right belt. This is a 55-inch belt. I think the one that was on there was either 53 or 54. I tried a 54 and it still wouldn't go. So I had to go to a 55, and I believe it actually probably go to a 55 and a half. But it's a 17 550 is what it is. So now I'm trying to get this bracket on here. And it looks to me like it should work, but the bolt don't want to go in there. I don't know why. It don't want to go straight. There's really no way, no reason for this not to go in there. Let's go in sideways. It's like this bracket's too thick here on the bottom. It's thinner on the top. I I think what happened when they cut the groove in this bracket, they didn't make it even. So what I think I'm going to have to do is go in there and file down this bottom part, which means I'm going to have to take it back off this daggone thermostat housing. I can just file it down right here. Got a flat file. See what I can figure out. Alright, so I took my cutoff wheel and I clearanced this bottom part of this bracket, and I've got this bolt in now. Now we just need to tighten up the belt. I still feel like this bolt is cross-threaded, but it is all the way through. The bolt just wrung off. Well, I might have to cut y'all off before I go to cussing. Alright, well, I couldn't get that bolt out, so I ended up just drilling it out. Put me a bolt in all the way. I tried to heat this up, but about melted it with my torch. This little aluminum ain't much. So I could have drilled it out a little bit more and got probably a 5/16 bolt in here, but I think this 1/4 inch will work. We're gonna just try to do this again here. Now tighten up this bottom. So 5/8 head and a 9/16 bolt. Nut. Alright, so the instructions say we're going to remove this one that's on the D terminal. We're going to tie it in with these two that's on the B terminal, two batteries. And then remove the wire from the warning light terminal, the WL, and crimp the red female spade connector to the end of this wire, crimp the red male spade connector to the black wire of the harness. Remove the field and ground wires, then discard the regular. So in the kit, we got this plug that goes on there. Then we got a plug here that goes to from the battery. And then we got a couple connectors here. This one crazy looking 3-way connector is the one we're going to use, or supposed to use, to tie all these 3 wires together and then tape it up good. I don't like that. And then we got a male and a female that don't even really are made the same. You know, you ought to at least got a male that would fit into that. I mean, a female that would fit into this male slot here. These are supposed to go here and on the black wire here. So this big thick wire down here that plugged into the back of the generator, that's going to be the same as this one up here, and we're going to tie it to the battery wire. So we'll take this and we'll put this here on where we can attach it to this stud there. The other two will plug in right here with this. Right here it is. They'll plug into the side there. And I guess one of them, the red one, will go down here to this terminal with the battery wire, and the black one will go up here to this light. go there. We'll go ahead and get this and cut and crimped. So normally I would use heat shrink, but I'm out of heat shrink. So on this one we're just going to cut it off. Now we can never go back. It's too late now. Real thick wire here. 12 gauge. Tools everywhere. That's a good crimper. We're not going to need this field wire here. We'll just leave it there though. No need to go crazy and start cutting wires out. Now these three here I got to tie together, and you can see there just ain't a whole lot of room in this loom. That'd be nice if I just had a three-way spade connector. We could just plug everything together. I guess that would have been too hard. Put these back, get a little bit better wire on here. So what we'll do is I'll put these together. I'll put some liquid electrical tape on it, and then I'll put some regular electrical tape on it. And I ain't sure this thing's gonna be big enough. There it is. So this will be to have to redo one of these days, no doubt. But right now, we'll just coat her up good, and then I'll put some electrical tape on here when this sets. Warning light, this is the one, the black wire attached to, and I think I'm just going to butt splice it. I'm not going to worry with putting these spade terminals on here. It's a pretty small wire. Butt splice it and do a little heat shrink. So y'all probably getting a lot of wind noise in there. Got her. So we're getting down to the end run now. If we can just get this tack wire to go in here. Probably could stand a little bit of grease on this thing. This tack is going to be awfully close to this muffler. Can't believe it actually fits. Ain't touching the muffler. It's a damn miracle. Now, it's a matter of putting everything back on here and seeing what she'll do. Alright, so everything's hooked up, cleaned up, put up. Now, I guess the only thing to do is to see if it works. Alright, so we got the multimeter here. Set on 20 volts DC. Go ahead and take initial battery reading. This battery ain't been charging good. So you can see it's 24.3 volts. Just crank her over. So as you see, it went up to 13 something volts. It looks like a good fix to me. The light went right out as soon as it cranked up. So I think we're going to be quite happy with this if it keeps the battery charged up, because that generator, you'd have to rev it up real good to get the light to go out for it to start charging. So I'm tired of that. Sure didn't want it to turn into this big a fiasco, but you know, sometimes you get in these projects and they're not the best made kits, not the best put together kits, and you just have to do what you have to do. But all in all, once we got the belt situation and the bracketry straightened out, that top bracket that's on them. That ain't on me. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you found it useful if you're going to do this type of conversion. And until next time, y'all please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.